All right, boys and girls and everybody else, let's head out into the bush. I left a nice hood for my quad bike there. Also got a nice hood for my backpack there because it's wet out here. Nothing on me though, so I'll just get wet. No, just kidding. It's gonna be an interesting trip today. I haven't gone camping in like, what, 5 months? It's November now. Last time was before the leaves were on the trees, so yeah, about half a year ago. As you guys can tell, this whole place looks pretty bad right now. There's just a lot of forestry work going on here and a lot of trees being cut down, but the place I'm going to is down there and it seems pretty nice. On the map, it looked like it had a lot of trees and stuff still there and some rocks and whatnot, so let's go and see. Let's go. Now would you look at that view? Kind of beautiful, but at the same time kind of ugly. Kind of like me, right? Look at that. The sky's opening behind me. Oh my God. That's beautiful. Look at that. Here's an old ant hill. Now we're in the woods, boys and girls. Now we're in the woods. So there's the rock. Right over here, we've got the lake. So here we are by the lake and the little cliff thingies up there. And I'm just wondering, where am I gonna sleep tonight? The ground is like completely wet down here, so I kind of don't want to lay on it. Although I guess I have to at one point or another because everything is wet down here. But I think I'm gonna go check that place out. You guys can't really tell, but there's still a bit of the cliff left there. And there's this pit basically at the same level as the water down there. So we're gonna have to see if this thing is gonna be so soggy that I'm just gonna sink into this mud stuff down here, but I guess we'll just find out. Yeah, it's fine. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Don't know if that's the spot I'm gonna sleep in, but I love those rocks. Just beautiful. Let's just go and follow this path down here. We also have some nice rocks here, and it's a bit more open and clear right next to the lake, so this is one potential spot. Nothing back there, so let's check out the hill up there and see if we can find a nice spot. I think the water level down here is just too wet, and there's just too much of these like brush and bush, and yeah, I don't want to sleep here. So I've kind of found a nice spot like down there because we've got this rock ledge on both sides. We could set up our camp against the rock, and yeah, we could have a nice tarp shelter down there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up with this, but I still kind of want to go up there and just check the place out if we have any nice spots. Because you know, I like hills, and that hill looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Somebody or something has definitely been here recently, because this moss, the white moss, it's very slippery. As you guys can tell, they've slipped around. That wasn't me. I would have just slid all the way down there, but won't be stepping on that stuff. Instead, let's stick to this beautiful, beautiful green moss. Like right now, guys, I'm pretty much on top of the hill already. Like I've made it all the way back up here, and I just don't know where I'm going to set up my camp. Like there is so many spots here. By the way, there's also this massive like ant hill that's just been dug up. I don't know, by a bear or something. Kind of sketchy, but oh well. It's fine. There's some little creature down here. Oh, there we are. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a mole. All right, guys, so I think I found it. It's nothing special. These two trees down here, I'm gonna set up the tarp shelter between them. And look at this. I just kicked this rock and it just flipped over to those little pieces here and this massive piece of rock. So this is gonna be my fireplace. I think that's a solid plan. It's the best one I got right now, and the sun is not gonna stay up for too long. It's November, so it's gonna get dark at like 5. Let's begin. Got my blue waterproof gloves here. I used this at the construction job I worked, so I think they're pretty good for this kind of job as well. That's gonna stay there nicely. All right. I think we don't even have to tie anything here. Let's just sharpen this branch here a bit. There we go. That's in there. Yeah, goes right in. Nice. All right, it's starting to look pretty good. I'm just gonna run a little stick down the middle there. Let's see, I think this stick is enough. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, that's nice. I got roof on top of me, not too much down here, but I think I can actually kind of increase the area of the roof. Yeah, that's holding nicely. That's fine. Now I got some actually good roof here and a nice wall back here and some floor, all from the same tarp. That's amazing. Now I'm just gonna set up my stuff in here. Here we are. Let's go collect some wood. Let's go get those stones from there and build the fire in front of my shelter. It's gonna be really cozy. We've got some really dry spruce twigs here, so yeah, we're gonna utilize these in making the fire. Nice. Got a nice piece of old pine here. All right. Smells like fat wood. Jackpot. Oh yeah, and that snaps nicely. It's this is a very promising piece of wood. Now would you look at that? Pure gold in there. Look at that freaking ring over there. That's so nice. Beautiful. Just want to show you guys one thing real quick. See how wet this piece of wood here is? It's spruce. See all this mold just growing underneath the bark here? Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like completely drenched inside. And when the tree is dead, this part is gonna start rotting away quite quickly. But you guys can tell it's off the ground, and I actually sawed it in half, and I'll show you guys. On the inside here, it is essentially completely dry. You can see the dark spot around it, that's wet, but the inside, it's nice and dry. So this is gonna be a lot of good firewood down here. Here we go, boys, jackpot number 2. At least I think. Oh yeah, that is some pure fat wood. That should be enough. I don't need a overnight fire or anything like that, so we're gonna go with that. All right, let's start with the big one. Let's It's actually a massive piece of rock here, but it's gonna be a nice fireplace. Don't you guys think? I'm gonna roll it. If I can't. Okay, no, let's just flip it around and around. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, that took a lot of energy and effort. These ones are a lot nicer. So I'm interested in this one. It's got the fat wood on it, so let's see. All right. Oh yeah, pure fat wood. Let's get the fire with these. This is gonna be some of the best wood I have, so I'm gonna start it with that. Let's get rid of the wet bark. We don't want that. Oh yeah, that is just great. All right, good stuff. All right guys, so let's start grinding the fat wood into very fine shavings. We want to make a lot of it. If we have too little, it's not going to be enough. Once this catches on fire and just dies out, that is lost material. And this is very valuable for me right now, so I would rather use a lot more of it and actually get the fire going than try to save it and not get the fire going. This is it, guys. Let's see if it works. All right, this is it. There we are. Okay, let's see. It's looking pretty good. Wow, nice. At least we got it going. I'm gonna put these pieces of like bigger and wetter wood around it to dry them out. Oh my God, it's just so great to get the fire going. It's a huge motivation to actually see fire in these conditions. You know, it is wet, it's not too nice, but right now the fire is just, it's given me so much hope about this whole experience. Oh my God. Look at this pile, guys. I'm soon gonna take most of it off, reduce the amount of flames, and yeah, then I'm gonna head out into the darkness to get some water for my MRE. But yeah, one of the themes of this video is gonna be that it's kind of like rainy and wet and stuff, right? But the other one is gonna be that basically everything that I'm gonna be eating on this trip has expired. The food I have also went bad some months ago. Raisins are bad, porridge is bad. All of the stuff that I'm going to be eating on this trip, except for one yogurt thingy, which I have for the morning, has gone bad. Including the coffee, including the hot chocolate I'm going to have. Yeah, everything. Except for the water from the lake. But I guess that's going to be brown, like, you know, Coca-Cola colored, so that's also bad. Either I'm going to be fine after this trip, or I'm going to wake up during the night, have the worst shits ever, but oh well. Got like a bunch of wet twigs in there, so I think that's gonna be fine. That's our camp. It's burning very nicely. Hopefully it's still there once we actually get back, but yeah, now it's just I'm trying to find my way down the cliff without actually falling down. and yeah, get to the lake and get some water. Guess we've made it all the way down. I should have done this during the daylight, but I didn't have time. Now it's creepy as fuck in here. That's the lake right there. Oh, look at that. Could that be like bear dookie? It's like a huge pile of it there. All right. Nice. Very nice. There we go. Oh my God, no. Look at the... I kind of want to get some other water. Got the second batch of water. I guess I'm not going to get completely rid of the bugs. They're going to be there. Getting back with the water full of... Okay, only 2 bugs that I saw. Of course, there's a lot more of the little ones, but the bigger ones, only 2 of them. Got the water to the camp, but the fire isn't looking too good, so we gotta tend to that. There we go. It's looking good. Now let's see if this thing is still edible. Went bad on the 30th of May, so what? 5 months ago? Not too bad. Let's go with that. You know, there's people eating MREs that are like tens, if not hundreds of years old, like the crackers and stuff online, so doesn't smell too bad. Looks pretty decent on the inside, and yeah, I guess we'll just have to find out. I'm gonna shake it a bit. Let it sit for like 15 minutes and then eat it up. Kind of just want to flex on you guys with my setup here. Just look at it. Got my boot dryer 2000. Drying my boots right now. Bunch of logs down there. Nice fire going on over there. Got my backpack here. No socks on because they're drying right over there. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep my feet warm with the fire. It's working pretty well. Now I'm gonna eat some expired MRE. Let's see how it tastes. All right, smells pretty good. Tastes decent. It's like, it is not my favorite MRE, but it's like, it tastes the same. No problems whatsoever. Okay, there's like huge lumps of solid material here. Oh God. Oh well, yeah, I'm not gonna blame it on the age, because I mean, it always kind of comes out like that, because it's mashed potatoes. It's like, it's just a bunch of flour in there. You can't really mix it up well enough so that there isn't like any, you know, lumps left not cooked or like not saturated with the water, I guess. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, it's getting kind of cold, so I think I'm going to switch to a bit warmer gear. Here we go. Very nice. There we go. Now I look like a freaking bear. I got polar bear skin on my legs. I got a skinned bear on me as a jacket and a rabbit on my hat. I'm a freaking brute. And I'm gonna add some wood to the fire. Look at this, guys. Isn't this life? I got a nice fire going on down there and got a full stomach. No worries in the world out here in the wild. Don't have to worry about a job, about school, about anything. Now I can just enjoy myself. Speaking of which, I am going to enjoy myself just a little bit more. I have got myself one of these celebratory drinks. Isn't that amazing? That's some good stuff. Let's have some of this very recently expired, essentially still fine hot chocolate. Very creamy, very nice. Then I also have these cracker thingies, which went bad in June. So, yeah, it's just pieces of cracker in this bag, not the complete thing anymore. But it's fine, I don't mind. It's pretty good. Nice. Now, what we also have are some nuts, which have gone bad in April. But yeah, nuts, expired nuts. Is it a good or a bad idea to eat them? I don't know. I'll try it out. I mean, honestly, like, if nobody told me these were, like, expired, I wouldn't know. Expired nuts don't taste like anything. We'll see tomorrow or during the night if they affect you in any other way other than normal. So, yeah. Alright, now it's time for me and my mosquito buddies here to go to sleep. I didn't get to sleep on the lakeside today, but, you know, it's whatever. This was also a very nice spot, and I really enjoyed it here. Now I'm just gonna go to sleep, so yeah, good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Morning, fellas. Yeah, let's make a fire. Let's make a bit of a different fireplace. I want to make sure that essentially all of the fire is going to stay on top of rocks, so I don't have to like put too much water on it when I leave. There we go. There we are. All right. All right, so the porch has gone bad in September, so it's not too bad. Only 2 months, right? Yeah, that's fine. The coffee has gone bad in February, so okay, 9 months ago. And the raisins that I'm gonna eat have gone bad in July. So yeah, what, 5 months? Not too bad. Like any old raisins. Expired porridge is fine. Now let's see how the 9-month-old coffee goes. Okay, it's hot and tastes fine. I think it tastes just fine. But yeah, I'll just enjoy my breakfast, pack up and head home. The wind has started to pick up a bit, but that's fine. We're leaving anyway, so it's okay. All right. I think we're pretty much done here. All right, guys, I think everything looks about right, don't you think? Before I go, I just want to show you guys how windy it is out here. I want to share a couple of words with you guys, and then I'll let you go on your way. I felt a couple of drops of water. Oh yeah, I'm getting the rain just as I'm leaving. It's been such a long time between the last camping trip and this one, so yeah, I think I did fairly well. I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder for that. Anyways, I don't know when the next video is gonna come up. Hopefully within the very near future. But what I do know is that the next video is probably gonna have some snow in it. Because it's November and the winter should be right around the corner. I want to take you guys to the very top. Ooh, holy, look at that. There's a crazy bird out there. Oh my god, look at that. Not sure if you guys can see, but there are these big birds around. Oh my god. They just keep, holy dooly. You see that? They keep coming out of that forest. Look at that. Wow. Oh wow, look at that. There's just a lot of them. Hey, nope. Okay, now they stopped. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I won't be going on anymore. Oh wow. Or then I am. Look at that. Oh. See that? All right, I'm surfing on a stone. All right, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I have to end before I sprain my ankle. Yeah, it's raining. I gotta go home. You guys gotta go do some other stuff, watch some other videos, watch my videos, they're so good. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one, which will be not in the next 5 months. Let's hope a couple of weeks maybe. Yeah, bye-bye.